October and turning cool already. And I was headed for Yucaipa in the Red Rock country. I'd planned to pick up a few wild ponies. Also, I'd have a chance to visit my old friend, Doc Cross. A howling dog started it all. Anybody home?
Oh, you're a nice fella. Yeah, you're a nice boy.
Anybody home?
Fella.
Maybe I have. Sorry. Something about being bushwhacked makes me kind of cranky.
How did this happen to you?
I was gored by a butterfly.
Come on now. I'll give you a hand. Take it easy.
Hey, Doc, they racked up another one of your committee.
Bring him in. Bring him right up here. That's it. Vint Bonner, am I glad to see you.
Hi there, Doc.
While you're socializing, the patient can bleed to death.
The Cotten boys?
Who else?
Come on. Come on, look out. Take it easy. How'd it happen, Tom?
My fault. They caught me napping.
This is the 5th this week.
What happened to the town of Harmony? It used to be a real peaceful place.
That was before Gus Cotten moved in.
He's a draw fighter. Used to ride with the Gibbons bunch out of Willow Fork.
What's he doing here?
I don't know. Maybe Tracer Gibbons is spreading out. All I know is he and his brother rode into town a couple of months ago.
Doc, are you for me or against me?
I'm sorry, Tom.
Oh, what's Sheriff Davenport doing about it?
George Davenport was killed last month, Vin.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, who's taking his place?
Well, we haven't got anybody else yet. Oh, give me that probe over there, will you? It's the 3rd one on the right. Now, hold it. That's it, Tom. That's one. That's the one. Thank you. We're electing the sheriff tomorrow, along with the mayor.
Who's running? For sheriff, that is.
Well, Ernie Schroeder, for one. Now, Tom, lie still if you can. You can yell, but lie still. And Gus's brother, Roy, is the other candidate. And anybody who is man enough to speak up for Ernie Schroeder gets this.
You've had your troubles, all right.
How about giving us a hand with them? I mean, just until the storm blows over, huh?
What?
I had a group of people that are working for Ernie Schroeder. The Citizens Committee to Keep Harmony in Harmony. That's what we call it. How about it, Ben?
Now, Doc, you know I'm not a resident. I can't vote.
Yeah, but you carry an awful lot of influence. I mean, if you were to come to the rally tonight and sit up on the platform next to Ernie Schroeder, you'd sure swing a lot of votes.
It's none of my business, and you know it.
Yeah. I guess you're right.
I mean, I just wouldn't feel right butting in.
Yeah. You staying at the hotel?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to stay around long enough to get a hot bath.
Well, the rally's up at the town hall. It's at 7:30, man.
Don't count on it.
Well, you know best.
You going to be all right?
Oh, sure, you'll be all right.
Well, I'll see you before I leave.
Yeah.
Come in. I'm not through yet.
That's all?
Oh, I thought you were the kid come for the tub.
No, I ain't the kid come for the tub. I'm Roy Cotten. You heard of me?
Yeah, your name has been popping up all day. What can I do for you?
Well, I was just wondering if you're going to be around town for the election, Bonnie. You've heard about the election?
Yeah, that I have.
Well, then you must have heard that folks are asking me to run for sheriff. Not that I'm anxious for the job, you understand, but, well, folks kind of figured it was my duty, so, well, I thought I'd oblige them.
Well, look on the bright side of things. Maybe you won't be elected.
No, Bonner. I'm going to be elected.
Well, I can see that a nice, personable fellow like you'd get a lot of votes. Hand me that brush over there, will you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you the brush.
Why?
I'll give you some good advice, too, Bonner. Saddle up right now.
Well, now, Doc mentioned something about a rally he was having tonight. Kind of asked me to come.
Bonner, you know, you go to that rally. You're just asking me and Gus to do something about you.
Maybe I am.
All right. You had your warning.
I'm not leaving town. So if you want to do anything about it, you better do it now.
I don't want to shoot up no hotel room, Bonner.
Room's paid for, in advance.
There's no rush. You just be out of town time sun goes down, Bonner. Oh, and I told Doc the same thing goes for him.
Well, I guess nobody relishes the idea of being told what he can do and what he can't. But mostly I was concerned about Doc Cross.
And so we come to our ticket.
It didn't look like the Citizens Committee to Keep Harmony in Harmony was doing much good.
We got our candidate for mayor, our own good friend Cecil Potter. You all know Bo Spitzer. He's running for coroner. And now, last but not least, the man who's going to bring law and order back to Harmony, Ernie Schroeder. Well, I guess that's about all, folks. Wait a minute. I think we've got us a visitor. Yes, sirree. Vint Bonner. Come on up here, Vint. Vint Bonner. Come on.
Doc, I just want to...
You're enough said. Come on, Vint. Come on. No, folks, in case you don't know it, this here is Vint Bonner. No, now we got real work to do. Because before polling time, I want every citizen in Harmony to know that Mr. Bonner here is on our side. Yes.
Doc, if you'll only listen to me...
Now, we've got to spread the news that any man can vote the way he likes. Now, there's going to be no bribery, no double voting, and no intimidation at the polls. And anybody that tries to make it otherwise will have to answer to the six-shooter. Now, look, we gotta organize to spread the word. Now, Amos, you take all the people west of Cedar Street. And, Kinney, you take the section down by the creek. And if they're asleep, wake them up. Now, I'll take the center of town, and all of you, just go on out and give the word. That's right. Go on. Oh, wait a minute. There's just one more thing. You tell everybody that Vint Bonner is going to be at the polls himself tomorrow, just to make real sure that this election is run honest and free. Goodbye.
Now, Doc, you listen to me.
Oh, Vint, were you speaking to me?
You know darn well I was.
Oh, do you want something? Do you want some water, maybe? Huh?
No, I don't want any water.
It's very refreshing.
Doc, I'm not going to have people going around saying I'm interfering with their election, so you just call them back and tell them that before it's too late.
Oh, Ben, it's too late now. And I guess I better be running along, too, because I got a lot of people to talk to.
All right. You go right ahead. But tomorrow morning, you're going to look awful foolish because I'm not going to be there.
I always reckoned you a man who set quite a store by his duty.
I do. And I figure my duty right now is to mind my own business.
All right, I give up.
You what?
Well, there's no hard feelings, Vin. Every man's got to do what he feels is right.
Hey, Doc, wait a minute. I think I winged one, Doc. You all right?
Never better. By the way, the polls open at 7 o'clock. Why don't you let your conscience be your guide? Good night, Ben. Good for you, Vin. I knew you'd come down to oversee the voting.
Well, I don't mind telling you I did some tossing and turning about it.
Oh, well, if it's interfering you're worrying about, just forget it. Because the town charter clearly states there should be a nonpartisan at the polls. I read up on it this morning.
Well...
Start her off, Doc.
Yeah, all
You'll
right.
be needing these lists.
Come on, man. Here you go. You sit right in this chair.
Looked like there was no way for me to wriggle out of it, so I sat me down and started checking off names. Well, the voting went real smooth that morning. There was just one shooting. That turned out to be a flesh wound. Then about 11 o'clock... Roy Cotten. You'd be Gus.
That's right.
Hey, why don't you boys just vote for Ernie Schroeder and make it unanimous?
No electioneering at the polls, Doc. That goes for you, too.
If he was to get it, no telling how long he'd last.
Gus. Gus, what do you think?
You should have gunned him when you had a chance. Come on.
Where to?
Willow Fork.
Place of Gibbons?
You know anyone better?
Come in. Well?
Well, what?
Who won the election?
Oh, that. Well, that's a little hard to say, Vince.
Hard to say.
Well, I mean, we had to have a complete recount. We just couldn't believe our first totals. As a matter of fact...
Look, did Ernie win or didn't he?
No, Vince, he didn't win.
Well, that's too bad.
It could have been worse.
You mean it was a close vote?
Well, I don't think we could call it exactly close. Do you, Tom?
Not exactly.
Well, what are the figures?
Well, in the race for sheriff, that's the one we consider the most important.
Yeah?
Ernie Schroeder only got 7 votes.
7? Is that all?
Yep, that was his total. We made certain.
And Roy Cotten got 33.
Oh, that's too bad, Doc. I'm sorry. I really am. But if the people elected him sheriff, maybe they deserve him.
Yeah. Well, there's no other way to think about it.
Wait a minute. If Ernie got 7 votes and Cotten got 33, that's only 40 votes. There must have been twice that many cast.
101 in all.
Well, that leaves 60 ballots that are not accounted for.
61 to be exact. And that's how many you got.
Huh?
Vint, it gives me great honor to announce you've been elected Sheriff of Harmony by a landslide.
You're joshing, aren't you, Doc? Sure, you're joshing.
No, sir.
Well, but that's impossible. That couldn't happen.
Vint, the people have chosen. Now, Vint, there's a little rust on the points of this badge, but some polishing will take care of that.
Doc, if you had anything to do with this, I swear...
No. It was spontaneous, Vint. Absolutely spontaneous.
Fine. I've got me a spontaneous notion, too.
What's that?
I resign.
Oh, well, now, Vint, that's going to be a little bit of a problem. Because, see, you have to resign to the mayor. And we haven't got a mayor yet. Not until we swear you in.
Oh, that just shows how confused you are, Doc. You said I was elected sheriff, remember?
Seems like folks just got the habit of writing your name in.
You mean they elected me
Mayor.
too?
By a 2-to-1 majority, Your Honor.
You didn't do so well for coroner, though. Both Spitzer beat you out by 4 votes.
Oh.
Well, I wouldn't feel too badly about that, Vint, because Boke's a very popular man, you know. And...
Oh, sure. I appreciate the honor. All those people voting for me. I really do.
But I haven't the faintest idea of being sheriff or mayor.
But the people have made their choice.
They got stampeded, and I don't take it as much of a favor from you, Doc.
Oh, now, Vint.
Well, you can just have yourself another election. And you can elect yourself another mayor. And you can take that badge, and you can take it, and you...
Doc, you better come quick.
What's the matter?
It's Ernie Schroeder. They gunned him down in front of the hotel.
Who gunned him?
The Cotten brothers and Tracer Gibbons. Hurry up, Doc. He's hurt bad. Real bad.
Vint, I'm going to have to leave him in this room for a while.
It's all right, Doc.
Who is it?
It's Vint Bonner. Now, take it easy.
Listen, Dent.
What is it?
They're in the saloon. 3 of them.
I never really thought I'd be wearing one of these.
Now, wait a minute, Vin. You were right. It's not your business. It's our problem. We got to solve it ourselves.
Now, look, Doc. Minding your own business is a good thing. But there's such a thing as carrying it too far.
Bent.
Yeah.
Givens is the fastest. Take him first.
I'll remember that.
Wait a minute. I'll go with you.
Don't take this wrongly, but you'd just be more for me to worry about.
So she turned. Mind you, she was all at 200 pounds. Sure. Come in. Come in. Friend of yours, Gus?
I've seen him before.
Well, step up to the bar. What's your pleasure?
This isn't a pleasure trip, Givens.
Well, just what kind of a trip would you say it was?
Official? It's an official trip. I've come to put you under arrest.
Well, now, that's interesting. Just how do you plan to go about it?
Well, it'd make it a lot easier if you just put your hands up and come along with me quietly.
Well, it used to be even a lawman give 'em.
You wouldn't know an even break if you saw one, Givens.
No sporting blood. Well, boys, looks like he's got us cold. Looks like we'll just...
Thanks a lot. I had better take this. That was fun. Hey, Doc, Doc, it's all over. Doc, it's all right.
Cease Potter had already been installed as mayor, and Ernie Schroeder was mending so fast there wouldn't be any time at all until he was ready to take over the sheriff's job. So the doc was happy. Looked like harmony had really come to harmony. Anyway, for a little while.